Hi folks, I thought I'd give you an update on Gladys and also show you the functions that Gladys has. But before I do that, I just want to say I was a bit taken aback at how scary a lot of viewers found Gladys, because I just find her slightly unnerving. I was aiming for a bit creepy, so I thought, the way I can do the mouth with teeth and using realistic eyes, I'll make a little bit creepy. But a lot of folks have said there's nothing cute about Gladys, and she scares the living daylights out of them. So one person said she's got a nightmarish face, and someone else called her an abomination. So I was a bit taken aback at that, because I've seen a lot of horror dolls and there's lots of sort of blood and axes sticking out the heads and all the rest. So I thought Gladys was really tame. In fact, I wasn't sure she'd even look scary at all. So yes, I'm quite amazed she has that impact on people. So I'm going to show you the functions that Gladys has got. But I also want to show you some extra work I've done on Gladys. So the first thing is that when I was working on the fur for Gladys's face, I had to keep taking it off and putting it back on to see that everything fit okay. And it did take off a lot of the flock. I used latex as the adhesive for the flock. Didn't seem that strong. So what I've done is I've used super glue to put some flock back on around her mouth. And I also thought, I wonder what it'd be like putting some flock underneath the two eyes. And I like it because I think it ties in the colour of the flock more, of the ears, because you've got some around the eyes and more around the mouth. So I've also been putting some extra flock on down here, and I've got some more bare bits here that I want to cover with flock. So I'm going to do that as well. I've also given Gladys a little bunny tail, and I made her neck a little more narrow because I just find it difficult to fasten the top button on the dress, so I've done that as well. So in the rest of the video I'm going to show the 4 different modes that Gladys has. So to switch Gladys on, she's got a press button switch, and I put that in between her claws. So she's got 2 claws here, and then the switch, and then her other 2 claws on the other side. So she switches on really easy, and if you press the switch once, it wakes her up, and then if you press it again, you get different sounds. And if you press it and hold, that shuts her down, so switch her back on. So she starts up in normal mode. I stroke a touch sensor on the back of her head. When she's in this mode, she makes those noises and reactions. If you stroke her chest when she's in normal mode, she'll purr. And if you stroke her 10 times, she makes that I love you sound. And when she's in normal mode, this is the noise she makes when you touch her mouth. So there's 3 different noises she makes touching her mouth when she's in normal mode. Right now she's gone into silly mode, and in silly mode, whatever sensor you touch, she will laugh. And then the third mode she has is hungry mode. So when she goes into hungry mode, she makes this noise. And if you touch her chest when she's in this mode, she'll keep making that noise. And if you touch the touch sensor on the back of her head, she complains. And if you touch her mouth, you can feed her. So after feeding her, she can get the hiccups. And if you pat her on the back, it gets rid of them. So the last mode is that she can get ill in various ways. So she can get a sneeze. She's got over it now. She can also get a cough. She likes you to touch her mouth when she has a cough. Gets rid of a cough. And she can feel cold. So she makes that noise if you don't interact with her. And then she goes to sleep. So that's it for Gladys's functionality, and I'm going to finish by talking about the fur on her head, because it's quite long fur and you can actually style it so it looks like different sorts of hairstyles. So for instance, you can give her a tuft like this. I did a short the other evening when I was in a particularly daft mood, and I gave Gladys different hairstyles and put to music. So I'm going to finish off this video with that short. Thanks for watching as always, folks, and see you next time.